What's up everybody? My name is Armin and today I'm excited to be doing my first educational video. I knew I'd be doing one of these eventually because it's actually the main reason why I wanted to start this channel. My wife and I have traveled quite a bit and I had all this footage lying around and I figured I'd do something with it. You know, starting a YouTube channel seemed like a good opportunity. If you've watched any of our videos, you might have noticed the captions in the video if you were paying close attention. They're on the bottom of the screen. Sometimes it'll tell you, oh, you know, I booked it with this credit card. Oh, I paid for this experience with these points. That was one of my main motivations for starting this channel. I really wanted to share with people how was I booking this business class flight? What credit cards are going to give me the best rewards? And so for this video, I kind of want to frame it as I'm talking to myself when I was thinking about starting the, you know, points and miles game. I'm going to go over three things that I think are important to know. Maybe you can decide, oh, you know, I want to try this out. I want to get some points and miles. I want to fly for free, stay at hotels for free. At that point, you know, why wouldn't you try it out? Number one, don't be scared of credit cards. I have talked to people about credit cards and how amazing they are. I just really can't contain myself when I talk about it. But a lot of times, people are pretty hesitant. There's that ridiculous annual fee. Credit cards have high interest rates. I think people genuinely believe in those reasons, but you know, I'm gonna call them out as not very good reasons, especially with all the benefits that can outweigh those downsides, so to speak. A goal for this video is to make you less scared. Annual fees for a credit card are completely worth it, even for the higher end ones, like the Chase Sapphire Reserve or the Amex Platinum. I've got my Chase Sapphire Reserve right here. It is one of the best cards, and it's $450 a year. But with the Chase Sapphire Reserve, you get $300 in travel credit, so it really is just like you're paying $150 a year. Okay, 150 bucks just to use a credit card, that still seems a little bit high. The points that you'll be gaining as you spend throughout the year will hopefully outweigh that $150 fee. In most cases it will. I'm not gonna go behind the math in this video, maybe that's another video in the future, but just trust me, most of the time, it's worth it. Also keep in mind, there are credit cards that don't have an annual fee at all, so if you wanna just dip your toe in the water, start with those. Now for those that are worried about, you know, credit card spending and interest rates, well, my number one advice for you is to treat the credit card like cash. I've never had to pay an extra cent purely because of credit card interest. If you pay your credit cards monthly, you won't get charged more. It's as simple as that. What about my credit score? I don't want it to go down so much. I tell people this all the time. I would trade 5 points off my credit score to get 100,000 points of airline miles, or even 50,000. Credit card scores come back, especially if you are a good credit card user. You are a good credit card user if you pay your balance off every month. With that kind of discipline, it opens up the world to you. Number two, once you're not scared of credit cards anymore, you have to find what credit card suits my needs the best. For me, I love traveling, I do it frequently, so travel credit cards are the most bang for my buck. But maybe you don't travel as often, maybe you just want cash back. There are a lot of good cashback cards. I would go for the Citi Double Cash credit card. It's 2% back and there's no annual fee, so why settle for less? The last thing to consider about what credit cards suit you best are the bonus categories. A lot of credit cards break down their spending into grocery shopping, gas, and will offer you, like, we'll give you 3 points for every dollar you spend on gas, or 5 points for every dollar you spend at the grocery store. Number 3. Alright, home stretch, almost done with this video. Okay, so you're over your fear of credit cards. You know which credit cards you want. The last thing is you need to do some bookkeeping. What? I have to manage my money? Yes, there is a management component to the credit card game. Think of it like managing a basketball team. You're the coach, right? You have your point guard that can handle the ball and pass it well. You have your center down low to get all the rebounds. That's kind of like your credit cards. For example, my Chase Sapphire Reserve. It's the star of the show, really. It gives me 3 times the points for every dollar that I spend on dining and travel. But if I am buying a flight directly from an airline website, I will use the Amex Platinum. The Amex Platinum is a pretty good card to use when you're buying flights because it gives you 5 times the points for every dollar that you spend on a flight. And it also gets you access into the Amex Centurion Lounge, which we have one here in Seattle, so it is a big deal for us. We go there almost every time for the food and the free drinks. It is a nice place to hang out before a flight. Those are just 2 of my credit cards. I have a few more, but I don't want to bog down this video explaining all of my credit cards. But I do pick the ones that really suit me well and give me the most bang for my buck. And when there's a new credit card that comes up, sometimes I'll cycle through. I'll cancel this credit card and get this new credit card. Remember, it affects your credit score, but if you're a good credit card user, your score will go back up in just a few months. Forgot to mention, yeah, if you are going to buy a house or a car, you might want to hold off before applying for a credit card because those points do matter at that point. Okay, that's pretty much all I've got to say for this video. I hope you look at credit cards in a different way if you didn't before. Check out the description below. There's some good info on how I've learned the tips and tricks of the credit card game. I've also posted my personal referral links. Please use those if you consider signing up for one of the cards I mentioned in this video. It'll help me out and also help you out. Let me know what you thought of this video. Was it helpful? Was there some information that you thought I got wrong? Maybe. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Anna and I are going on a 2.5-week trip to Asia. We're going to see a lot of different things, eat a lot of good food, and I'll definitely be sharing those adventures with you on this channel. So be sure to subscribe and hope to see you on the next adventure. Peace.